those people, I'm going to destroy them. Well, Jonah didn't like those Ninevite people, so he decided to disobey God and go someplace else. After Jonah ran all the way to the sea, he stopped and bought a ticket on a boat and ran inside where he thought he could hide from God. And there he went to sleep. He was very tired from all that running. When the boat was out to sea, God blew a strong wind that was about to sink the boat. The sailors were scared when the captain found Jonah asleep. He yelled, "Get up! You ought to be praying. Maybe your God will keep us from drowning." After Jonah got with the other sailors, they drew straws to find out who was responsible for the storm. Jonah pulled the short straw. The men shouted, "Who are you and what did you do?" And Jonah said, "My name is Jonah, and I'm running away from God." Everyone was upset. "What do you do that for? You crazy? You're trying to get us all killed? What can we do to stop this storm?" Jonah said, "You have to throw me off the boat." The men didn't want to do that, so they tried to row back to shore, but the storm only got worse. So they grabbed Jonah and threw him off the boat. And the storm stopped. But under the water, Jonah was having another problem. A great big fish started looking at him. Jonah started swimming the other way, but the fish came closer. Jonah swam faster. The fish opened its mouth. Jonah could see the teeth. It swallowed Jonah in one go. It was dark in there. You couldn't see a thing. Jonah was inside a living grave. Everything was yucky. He had seaweed wrapped around his head and fish flopping all around his bare feet. Boy, Jonah was in a mess. Can you imagine 3 whole days and nights like that? Jonah prayed, but God wouldn't speak to him in the fish. He prayed some more, repented, and asked God to forgive him. And you know what? God made that old fish spit Jonah up on the shore. "I'm out," shouted Jonah. "I'm out and I'm alive." Oh, was he ever happy. How he thanked God and praised him. Then God told him to go to Nineveh and tell those people that he was going to destroy them. That was the exact same thing God told him before. But this time, Jonah obeyed. When Jonah got to Nineveh, he told the people what God said and what God did to him. Some of the fishermen didn't believe his story. Jonah said, "Smell this." "You, that's whale puke, all right." Jonah preached hard. And everyone believed him. And everyone was afraid of the word of God that Jonah spoke. When God saw the Ninevites were sorry for their sins, he decided to let them live. But Jonah was angry. He wanted God to kill them. Jonah went up on a hill outside the city so he could see what God was going to do. It got so hot out there that Jonah felt like dying. Then the Lord caused a plant to grow up overnight and protect Jonah from the burning hot sun. Boy, was Jonah happy about the plant. It was now shady and cool. Then the Lord caused a worm to eat a hole in the plant so that it died the next day. Jonah was being scorched by the sun again. Jonah was angry. Then the Lord spoke to Jonah and said, "You feel sorry because the plant is dead and your shelter is gone, don't you? Well, shouldn't I feel sorry for all those people in Nineveh and all their animals and not destroy them?" Then Jonah understood that God was truly a God of love. and that he loved all people and even the animals. The end.